So I've got one layer now. I'm adding one more layer to it and I'll call it top. So it works the natural way. You see me behind this screen. So this is top layer and I am behind it. So I am behind this layer so you cannot see it. So this is the top layer. Whatever is at the top, you can see it. That's natural. And after this, it's me. This is another layer. And after me, it's this whiteboard. That's another layer. I can hide whatever is behind me. This is hiding what is behind me. You cannot see my chest. Or if I sit down, you cannot see my head at all. Because this is layer 1. Behind it is me and behind it is this guy. You cannot see behind this wall because this wall is a layer. Behind this wall, whatever it is, we cannot see because it is hidden behind it. So the same concept works with layers also. There is right now nothing on the top. If I fill the top with something, you cannot see the bottom layer. You understand? So let me just show this to you. I click on the top layer, edit, fill, and I fill it with some color. Okay and okay. I cannot see the bottom layer. Why? Because the top is filled with this color now. It's not transparent anymore. You see it? But you see this arrangement of top to bottom, I can change this arrangement also. And let me just show you how I can change this arrangement. Just drag and bring down. It will go at the back and this will become in the front. I drag and pull it down so I can change the order I see the layers. So now notice this. If I move this using the move tool, if I move this image, behind it is what? The other layer, right? That's how the layer works. Let me add one more layer here and I'll bring it now to the bottom. I'll change its name. So now this becomes my top. This becomes my middle or center, whatever you want to call it. And this becomes my bottom. On the bottom layer, make sure you're clicking on the bottom layer. Edit, fill it with some color. Now some other color. Okay. And okay. You can't see it. You know why? At the bottom. The top is this image. I moved it somewhere else. This is my top image. If I move it, I see center. Let's click on center and move it also. You see the bottom behind it now? That's how things work in layers. And you can always rearrange them. You can shuffle them. You can bring it up, you can bring it down. You can make something visible, something not visible. So now there is nothing visible. And notice this, even the top layer is my image, the center is the green color, but all of them are off. Bottom is also off. And if I open bottom, I can only see bottom in my image. If I save this file, there is only one bottom layer like this. If I save it as JPG, BMP, etc., you cannot see the other layer information because the layer information is lost. The layer information is only in Photoshop, PSD file. If I save it as JPG or BMP or PNG or GIF or TIF, it will not be retained, the layer information will be lost. Only you can see this image, that's all. But if I make visible the center layer and then the top layer, you can see everything. That's how things work. This is called visibility, and I can turn, even if the image is there, I can turn it off. I don't want to see this. Okay. Now using this information, what I just did, I selected from the top layer, go to the image, it was like this, and I want to copy these lights over here because this copy will be on another layer. That's why I've created a new layer over here, and then I will do that over here. So let me just show this to you how to copy. I create a new layer over here, and I will now select these two lights, copy, paste on this layer. So from the top layer I will make selection using magic wand, or quick selection tool, copy these two lights, paste in layer 1, and then just move it over here. So it will look like this image has two sets of lights on two different walls. So I'll do that now. Click on my top. That is what I will do. Control plus plus plus, and I can move always to wherever I want. So these are the lights. So I'll use the magic wand or quick selection, which works for you. You need to know which one will work for you. I will select shift. When I select shift, you see the plus. You see this plus when I select shift. This plus means add selection. I can add something else also in the selections. I click shift, add this metal bar. You see this? It is now added in the same selection. Now if I click alt, you see the minus here now? Minus. With shift there is plus. If I press alt, there is minus. Minus means remove selection. If I press minus, click, it will remove this selection. You see? It will remove this selection. That's what minus will do. Remove the selection. But if I press shift, it will add selection. That's how selections can be added and removed. Control Z to undo this. And I will select a larger part of this. Control Z again. Shift select. When I press shift, you see the plus comes. When I press alt, the minus comes. Minus means remove selection like this, and alt means add selection like this. So I press add, shift select, and it will add this area for you. Now I've selected my lights now using this magic wand tool, and I want all of you guys to do this also once I finish this. And I do edit, copy. So it's copied now. And then I go to layer 1. After selecting edit copy, layer 1, edit, paste. Where is it gone? Where is it? The same place. So if I want to select it, I can hide these by these lights. Now you see it's at the same place on layer 1 only. So select the move tool to move these lights to an area where you can see. Control minus minus to zoom out. You can make it visible to see and make sure where you want to place them. Further more towards the left, undo and OK, and then visible. Is this OK? No, it's not OK. A little more. OK. Yes, OK. So I will place these lights over here. That's how it works. And then now you see the image is not at the is not positioned correctly. So I'll click over it and move it over here in the center, and then I have to click over here also and move these things on the center, on wherever I like. So that's how the layers work, how I can copy in layers, how I can add selection using these selection tools, how I can remove selection using these selection tools. So I want all of you guys to try this yourself now. Please create layers and copy this over there, please. Copy these images, these lights on the other wall. So the color code is 53B1B7. What you should be able to do is, I will give you color code in your practical exam also, and I'll tell you which area you should select. After making the selection and creating layers, go to edit and fill, use color, and on this area you should be able to write that color code which I have given to you. 53B1B7 is the one I am doing now, and if you use this color palette, inside this color palette, this text box allows you to create colors according to the color codes. So you understand this? Okay, excellent. So now you know how to create colors through the color codes. So you say okay, and OK again, and the color over here will be changed to something else, and this color code is the code which I have given to you.